Ladies and gentlemen, we are back with another Marvel Rivals Open Qualifier. We're actually approaching the date at the time of me recording this for the closed qualifiers to begin. That will be very exciting. We'll see if we can get in on some games for that as well. May even try doing some live streaming ones. Tetcher on twitch.tv if you wish to join in on those. We are jumping into Asia once again with Luxury Watch versus Crew Zero. As Luna Snow is getting banned out. Definitely the most consistent healer. Luna Snow and Mantis are the two tops, but seeing them removed here is quite exciting. Down goes Hawkeye once again. No surprise there. They are banned pretty consistently across all the regions. They are very good. Doctor Strange getting secured. The most played tank, full stop. With that secure means both teams can lock it in without it getting risk of it getting banned away. Let's see what the Crew Zero chooses to secure, if anything. They do not secure anything. They want to leave all the options open for bans as best as they can. It's time for their last ban before we jump back over to Luxury Watch. The Crew taking out the Groot. Very interesting here. And finding Luxury Watch, they take out the Psylocke. Definitely the best, the most consistently played damage dealer, seconded only by the Punisher. So it looks like we're sticking with the standard Korean frontline, or sorry, standard Asian frontline from Luxury Watch here, with the Magneto and Doctor Strange combo. But with Luna Snow taken out, they're going with Mantis and the Rocket Raccoon. Hela, who actually snuck through the bans here, and despite being so strong, is being hovered here. A Scarlet Witch, devastating in the right hands, but not seen too often here for Luxury Watch. On the other side, we have the Penny Parker front line. Let's jump on board and introduce them as we go. YOLO Magic will be playing the Scarlet Witch. Zuno8 is playing the Doctor Strange. Selly55 on the Hela. We have Magneto being played by a name I cannot pronounce. Budol is playing the Luna... Sorry, that is not Luna Snow. That is the Cloak and Dagger, but it looks like they are swapping to Rocket Raccoon. Alrighty. We have Yundi playing the Mantis. They are Luxury Watch. And on the other side, the Crew Zero, Element 20 is playing the Penny Parker. Oshito Kato is playing the Loki. KOS on the Cloak and Dagger. Los Dango on the Rocket Raccoon, Ace Z on the Winter Soldier, and Drug Lord Tondo is playing the Magneto. Let's see who comes out on top. This is offense for the Crew Zero, defense for Luxury Watch as YOLO Magic trying to take some cover, immediately dropping a little bit of damage. Sorry about the stutter, this is just a feature of the observing feature, especially when I'm doing regions outside of Europe. Zune holding the line, trading barriers with Magneto there. Both teams looking for the right angle. Element taking the majority of the damage for their team, but is going to get that barrier from Drug Lord as they push on forward, trying to send shots down range to allow them to push up. Nice magnetic barrier to allow them to get that little bit of extra distance, trying to make their way onto the point to activate the card. They're trying to push forward. The Spider Mine spawner is taken out immediately after being spawned there. No value being gained as Element focused down. Big heals keeping them alive as Oshito is trying to make their way forward as well, but will be eliminated. Will lose Element. Oshito still on the flank. YOLO is pretty uncontested back here, just causing massive damage output. You've got to keep an eye on this team though, because with that Loki on the Crew, despite the team absolutely getting wiped there by Luxury Watch, that Loki, a little bit harder to play. We don't see them in too many competitive games, but when you have a Loki, you should be careful when you're running characters like Scarlet Witch, like Hela, those characters with those huge game-changing ults where they can just completely wipe your team and also utilize those ults to survive your initial engage as well. So they've got to be sure to take out Loki before they start dropping the pure chaos. Or the Queen of Death. Look at that. We can see through our screens, wrapping all the way around to the side, but diving in deep. Here comes the Scarlet Witch. YOLO Magic causing huge outputs here. Really working their way through. They're all grouped up in here. This could be a time to drop the pure chaos if they do want to just try and dive it. They're being patient. There's quite a few Lokis in here, eating a lot of that damage output. Here it is! Pure chaos! That is going to be none, though. They tank through it and are able to make their way through the doorway. That is huge play here. Zoon trying to wrap onto the side and chase them down as they try to escape. We'll be looking to pick up the Rocket Raccoon. YOLO is able to finish off here. We're seeing Element swapping away. They're no longer on the tank. They have swapped from that Spider-Man Zero, the Penny Parker, onto the Star-Lord here. Looking for a little bit of extra damage. The front line's not big enough, which is why Druglord is moving on to something a little bit tankier as well with the Symbiote Venom. Let's see if they can utilize this to the right effect. With less front line, more damage. Perhaps they can make their way through the Mantis and Rocket Raccoon combo here. Creeping forward. Luxury Watch have pushed them all the way back to spawn here as Venom is trying to get onto Zoon, but Zoon is in a great position here, really holding the line. Here comes the big damage output, dropping the ultimates. Massive damage boost from Rocket, but Zoon not caring, just still attacking, still holding onto their ultimate here. Not wanting to waste it. Oh, this is good. This is the trap. We see this quite often where teams will utilize the strange cloak levitation to set the trap and drop the Eye of Agamotto. Needs to take down looking for it. Stolen though. Nicely done. They only pick up a single kill there, but that is still going to deny that ultimate from being stolen. And they force the crew back into their base with 14 seconds remaining. There is no chance that we will see the crew make their way to the objective at this point. Venom coming in for the attempted dive. Galactic Legend coming in as well to try and at least get some kills on the board. But Hella tanking through that. That is going to be 50%. They are actually standing on the point. They snuck through at some point. Big dive by Element. They've managed to make their way in here. But can they hold it? Hoshito is holding the line. Has stolen something. Stole the Magneto Meteor. Is it going to be enough? The transformation. They got a little bit of extra damage. YOLO Magic is able to take down one, and they make it. They got through the first point here with literally just overtime on the board. Huge plays from the crew here when that looked essentially over here. KOS finally giving them a Doctor Strange of their own. They like the portal to get onto that backline, which is how they made it to the point so quickly. Very smart. Being attacked from two angles, though, making this quite difficult. KOS holding the line for the moment. The crew trying to make space, trying to make a distance and a difference. But YOLO Magic on the backline as they've chased down the Rocket. And we're seeing, once again, quite a few staggered deaths by the members of the crew. And Luxury Watch have re-seized control. We're seeing a team up here, and actually a Jeff the Shark coming in. YOLO Magic doing some pretty good damage here. Trying to focus down. Jeff gets the KO. Looking for more. Focusing aces. Trying to get the snipe. They're holding the line. Rocket has popped the damage boost here to try and give them that extra push to hold that cart for the next 1 minute. Down goes the Winter Soldier. And there's nothing the Star-Lord can do, leaving poor old Jeff to try and get out of there, but no way to escape. The reality destruction available for YOLO Magic, ready to try and turn this. Secure one last final push, but we should be watching Zoon here, who is in the back line. That's a single man stun, but it's enough. Taking out the enemy Strange, and now they can push onto that door that was picked up by Druglord as they snipe down just one more. They tried Hoshito Cat on the Adam Warlock as the last ditch attempt to push on in. But that is yet another takedown by the members of Luxury Watch. YOLO Magic still holding on to that pure chaos, so they have one last button here. They avoid Jeff, although Jeff did snipe one by the looks of it. Takes themselves out, not able to get much more. Here comes the pure chaos! They find very little, but are able to still do a little bit of damage. Selly has got a great angle here to try and ping him from above. Takes out Aces on the Punisher. They're swapping heroes so much, it's hard to keep up. But Druglord is taken down. KSO, Ayamagamoto, that's their one last chance. It's giving time for Lost Idol to get back in and try and keep them up. If they can stay on the point, they hold the overtime. The Ayamagamoto is not the game changer, but it does buy time. Overtime ticking down. Who can make it onto the point? There's someone around the corner. Oshito can't make it in time. That's going to make this 1-0 in favor of our team on the right. Can the crew close this out? They made the first point. Luxury Watch. Are they about to be victims of the same strategy of basically ending up trapped in their own base by the members of the crew? This is the risk now. Let's see if they swap up their strategy, Hicks. Now they need to play more offensively. You're seeing that hesitation. Do they bring out the Venom as opposed to Magneto for some backline dive potential? But no, they are going to stick with the Magneto here. YOLO Magic still considering, though. We've got, once again, the Cloak and Dagger for Moodle. YOLO Magic moving off of the Scarlet Witch and bringing out the Wolverine.
Get ready.
A little bit of a team up there. Though back to Scarlet Witch. Get that team up bonus with Magneto and they decide against it. The crew, on the other hand, they this time have the Penny Parker and they're using it for huge defensive capabilities. Dropping down those mines, keeping themselves safe that way. Just trying to make this approach to the objective as miserable as possible. They have the Venom for the little bit of backline harassment. Once again, we'll start on with them as they're looking for the trapping position. Waiting for the opponents to approach. Needs to be careful, though. Looks like we might be seeing a portal coming in from Zoon as they dive onto the backline once again, trying to make their way directly to the point. The advantage of Strange is so easy to just dive the backline. There's the Maelstrom of Madness as they are already on the point, but they're being forced back. There's too many members of the crew, but Oshito Kato is going to drop down as element 20, and if they're down, then that's the front line. Druglord is nowhere to be seen. They've been forced back into a full retreat as they are killed with their back turned. And immediately, we see Luxury Watch realizing that if they can keep the members of the crew in their base, that they can just leave someone back on the point to try and cap it while they create pressure. They're deep in the back line, but down goes Zoom. If Zoom's taken out, then that's a big chunk of their front line. The cart is moving. It has spawned. They've got someone back on it. It looks like Cloak and Dagger will be the one in the back line while healing from a distance as best they can. They stay back, trying to keep Sally alive, trying to hold it as the cart makes its way forward. It's only got 8 meters to go. Make that 4, make that 2, and it's over! An amazing push by the members of the left-hand team. Blue team takes the victory. That was strong. Very strong performance there by Luxury Watch. The Hella taking the MVP, dropping massive damage output there. 38 kills, 40 kills, 41 kills versus a grand total of 5, 7, 10, 13. A rough matchup. Luxury Watch able to secure the victory. They ended up in the position #1 spot in Asia. And they've set themselves a great position to go into the next round. And they've shown that they are a team to beat, even with that Lunar Snow that everyone leans on so hard being taken out. They did not mind. They've got the Rocket Raccoon. They've got the Cloak and Dagger. They've shown that healers is not somewhere where you can choke them. And that combo of Hela and Scarlet Witch, so different to what we're seeing from most teams, with that some kind of backline dive hero usually, and then the Punisher to be the person who deals with those front lines. We are seeing that double big burst damage dealer causing so much pain. Again, 40 and 41 KOs. 18k damage from Hela, 14k from YOLO Magic. Selly popping off here. The healing output 9k, 7k, didn't need to heal as much because they weren't dying as often. Lost Dango, though, nicely done with 11k healing, top in the game, getting some good value. We do appreciate a healing king. But that's going to be it. Nicely done by Luxury Watch. Able to secure a strong victory. This has been, once again, the Marvel Rivals Championship Open Qualifiers for Season 0. We've been in the Asia region. I will be trying to cover as much as I can. I'm just going to keep casting, keep just enjoying casting, because I'm having a lovely time right now. And I hope you are all as well. Reminder that if you played any of these qualifiers and you want me to cast your team, let me know. Send me a message, because I might be able to find it. There is a search function within these replays where I can try and find the matches from these tournaments. So if you played, let me know. I'll see if I can track your team down. But otherwise, thank you all very much for watching. I hope you had a good time. Leave a comment of any characters or just anything you liked, anything you'd like to see more of. And I will see you all next time.